All right, Yama Obibia Akaba once again and Fambra Demadiba official channel. Yasinko once again. Jade Eadia a good human sem Papa and Ebraham in a grand style. As usual, as I know, whenever we are seated with the best of sports, and because you said, and Nema Edifata Sawe, Nauti, and the Ebel, and just all channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend that the Madiba official show is once again on the airborne internet. Log on to the Madiba official on YouTube. Once again, the Madiba official on the YouTube. Or call the unsubscribe. Or the subscription button now. I don't know about no one else to go. We enjoy capre. Simple cry enjoy. See the cramp on a peswa air to call them cry enjoy. O boss were a free to Mr. and sudden same. Could you either form? So, tell a friend to subscribe to this channel because we have the best of sports, local sports on Kwana idea. Yeah, the being Africa Champions League, African qualifiers, being the Ghana Premier League, being the Black Stars, and what have you. What are you waiting for? Reaction and the likes. You know, channel is in the yes, in Konya, you say, and the first day of April of 2022 no idea we are seeing na any Qatar because that's where not a draw for the World Cup no cause no be a group idea we go pay will it be in the group of death and I be a man group emu down into not Ghana as say qualify into next year any one ma and me yeah representatives no cat no one be vice Mac Ado and so on be sounds any idea Prosper Harrison Ado, that's the GFA General Secretary. Nomina won't be a Muina Coese, drawn Ebekoye, Ediama Ghana as a country, and today drawn at Timiaba. And for me, I think it's a wonderful draw. Minim Wajin, Ubetima Libu, Wajin Chere, or the comment box. No, na next show, Netimia can kind and Ediamount. Now, so that make us a wonderful draw here. Also, in a group of Portugal, Uruguay and South Korea. Obeka say, hey, then I'm a Diba okay. Because on paper, this is one of the group of death because looking at South Korea, they might be maybe the team that Ghana will tip to beat easily in this group. But with South Korea, they have their stars though. Obeka, Hee Chan-hwan, award of 1-200, all on loan from Racing Ball Sport Leipzig. No way, Abante fan say, Sonaldo, that's Abante Uminsu, oh, see, I can't, Edinburgh, Quafen say, Tottenham Hotspur in the English Premier League. Now, Ores and they or more award some players from the J League, and that's it. Most of the players are Bundesliga players from Mainz 05 and the likes. In terms of quality and in terms of names and pedigree, or Munibi, and this and national, their best one is when they hosted the tournament in 2002, no qualified go into the semi-finals. From there onwards, they've been qualified back. A band said, or more do the last for them team and Rubium. So Ghana getting such a nation, their last World Cup qualifier, they lost that game. And for me, I think that's they draw number near team and South Korea. For me, I don't think that this is time for us to press the panic button. It's time for us to sit down, go to the drawing board because it's a very good draw that Ghana can easily qualify. I repeat, Ghana can easily qualify from this group if we are to go to the drawing board. Make sure we rectify all the mistakes and do all the necessary corrections. This will not be a group that Ghana cannot scale through. Maka South Korea, and they got 16 points from their qualifying group. No, and I'm qualifier. They top 8. They comparing Asia to Africa for me in terms of quality and talent-wise, Africa, we are here in South Korea. A team for me, I think even Sonaldo, who means so we can map our strategy and remove it out of the game. Don't forget, Ghana's strongest asset, backline, and our lateral defenders in recent times, especially the games against Nigeria. No so strength, their fullbacks, we were able to, compare them and make sure that anti-me and get the best out of their lateral players. Because for a nation like Nigeria, or Samuel Chukwueze, one of the best dribblers in the whole of La Liga, or what Emmanuel Dennis, or what the Premier League about some 9 goals, a deadly dribbler. Our club Brugge or Tite Real defense. Now where's Moses Simon in the AFCON, one of the best players in the entire AFCON, known as air winger. And with this talent, Ademola Lookman of Leicester City, but yesterday this other me and Chiri Oman I know which are blessed for me. I think Ghana can do that. Dennis Oda has shown that he's a very quality and resolute fullback, no nonsense player. Take him on 1v1, very good. So we can deploy Dennis Oda for whom he suit, and for me, I think Ghana can do so each on one day. Or no, Tomano or Salzburg or change quality. But on any player for me, I think Amati and Elias can handle him. So South Korea, any nation that can pose a lot of threat to Ghana as a country. Then we move on to Uruguay. Uruguay as a nation, and they, in terms of World Cup, the first World Cup a boy in 1930, they hosted the first ever World Cup to have ever been played after say moving out from the Olympic Games. Ever the World Cup, Uruguay the host to EJ. Essence Etwaso, EJ, and Tine, World Cup in 2 occasions. No, my team EJ. Now, over 2 occasions, my team EJ. They had a lot of talents. They possessed the best of players at that time. But looking at this Uruguay setup, for me, I think that this is the best time that Ghana can meet them. And this is a very good time for us to exact revenge on this Uruguayan team. In 2010, no more certain Luis Suarez, Alberto Diaz, no on the peak, no on the pump. That time, Nani Jan Elsoro, Ewayas Amsterdam, Edinson, Roberto, Gomez, Cavani, El Matador. No one's a form of Edema Palermo moving to Napoli. No one's a form no Edna Srons banging in the goals with rampant rapidity. Over Sebastian Washington Abreu El Loco, Diego Forlan Corazzo of Atletico de Madrid that time. No mina players that were on their peak, they were on form. The back line of Diego Lugano, Diego Godin, no. Now it's a Maximiliano Pereira, Alvaro Pereira, no. Now it's a idea. Diego Perez in midfield. With these players, not an idea the quality was there. Martin Caceres, but even with that, it was through the penalty shootout and Eddie Ghana. And even Ghana got a penalty as a Mojan Eboy bought the ban. If not, the story could have been different. Now, and Neya Luis Suarez, he is at the twilight of his career, at the age of 35 years, and then he pays anyone and they had the footballing brain and we used to is true. And the qualifiers or share 8 goals. Or in the Neymar and the same number of goals. Or share more goals than Leo Messi. The only player in the entire CONMEBOL of the qualifiers or share more goals at the chain Luis Suarez. A certain Marcelo Moreno Martinez. Or Siakan Edema Bolivia as a nation. He is the only player or share more goals at the chain Luis Suarez. But Luis Suarez as a player in medical canon. Ne pays in the only thing we use to earn him footballing brain and it's a player that can make sure that they will hold him tight, they will not give him any space to maneuver and manage in himself. You are good to go. And 12 Luis Suarez 35 years, Uwe Cavani 35 years. These players are the players who are banging their hopes on self or making me more qualify from the group into the round 16. And don't forget, this an Uruguay team are only third. But the last match of the qualifiers, into the 3rd position. And it tells you that they are not the best of forms. So for me, I think although they have young player like Darwin Nunez of Benfica, and they most of the big clubs are chasing them. They see him as a young Luis Suarez, a young Cavani. But Darwin Nunez, any player for me, I think that Obetima put a lot of threat at their mind. Although Maka or share against Barcelona, Barcelona film in the Champions League. Or share Editia Ajax Amsterdam. Elfman Benfica qualified to the quarterfinals for the UEFA Champions League. And no more Maximiliano Gomez of Valencia. On also a hot and cold and in the form now a banana form. And to you the midfield, they have Rodrigo Bentancur now of Tottenham Space, Federico Valverde of Real Madrid, Oveka a player like Matheus Vecino or Mina Elwanam. But for me, I think this Uruguay team, the back line Diego Godin has got 7 years. And to where Godin may pay anyone more. They are Ronald Araujo, Jose Maria Jimenez, Sebastian Coates. They are all there for me. So can this Uruguay team is manageable. Because Ghana in the World Cup, you always whenever we meet the big boys, we always come to the party. Even the first Ghana World Cup that we lost by 2 goals in against Italy, but everybody saw the kind of performance that Ghana showcased on that occasion. Yes, yeah, USA, they were top 3 team in the world. Yeah, they are at top level. Yes, yeah, Czech Republic, not around second in the world ranking. They are at their level. A Czech Republic side of Jankola, Pavel Nedved, Tomasz Rosicky, Karel Poborski, Gagara, Jankulewski, with all these players on the team don't at on level. How much less and they over a idea Uruguay team or more? Most of their players are at their twilight of their career. For me, I think that this Ghana setup, we can match them boot for boot and topple against them. The only thing for me, I think, so maybe in terms of quality wise or not, they are better now than when we met them about some 12 years ago now. And they are some 8 years ago in 2014. I'm sure about 2 goals to 1 because Portugal at that time now where they were lacking was in terms of the attacking machinery. Not playing special goals, now any apart from Cristiano Ronaldo. Now you know the backing vocalist Hugo Almeida now where idea or more more now any players that could augment Ronaldo's efforts very well. The back line of Pepe and the lights, Bruno Alves, more. But this time around, Portugal for me, they are better in all departments than they were in 2014. So and they almost actually 2 goals to 1 in 2004. But Germany won the 14 World Cup. But we played and we drew with them 2-2. And then I'm boy. So Ghana, when we meet the big guys, and this is the first game, and then I'm able, even if we don't get the scoreline in our favor, we still have Uruguay and South Korea to take care of. And for that medical Portugal team with this markers of more quality in both pin department, and they Uwe Diego Costa of FC Porto, Rui Patricio of AS Roma, and they Uwe Jose Cesar of Wolverhampton Wanderers. These are all quality goalkeepers in their own right. Backline, Ruben Dias, the Minister of Defense of Portugal, Manchester City. O'Brien, we've all seen said there's a loophole at the back of Man City. Pepe, idea about 39 years. Almost outgrow Wanyini. The baby pace in any animal, but and then experience coupled with the youthful exuberance of Ruben Dias, they will augment themselves or complement each other very well. Right fullback and they always and they almost always and Joao Cancelo, a super fullback across board. Other being right, left fullback position, he is very good over there. No, I will say and they almost sounds Dio Dallo now playing for Man United or started the moment now or here the game time I know here to develop as a player. Left back position, Rafael Guerrero, more. Nuno Mendes, more. So they have that position covered. It's a not variation of Arsenal Ebeshema. They have 3 young left backs that can do the job. In midfield, Ruben Neves, Oya João Moutinho, Danilo Pereira, Bruno Fernandes. They are all there at the heart of the midfield with William Carvalho and Elias being there. And him one more Obeka, João Felix of Atletico de Madrid, Cristiano Ronaldo, the man himself. No Abraham Diego Yota of Boko, IFS Liverpool. Also goes for both club and country. No idea Andre Miguel Valente Silva of Racing Ball Sport Lives Econom. And they will Otavio. So these are players that are stars in their own right, doing very well for their club size. And they have the main man over there, providing the experience, providing everything that they need for them to go forward. For me, the thing that I think is a bit more Ghana Kakra and Portugal, even with Portugal, we can match them and even get a draw game from them. And they Ghana said the department that we are lacking is the attacking third. So going forward, and they, if all things be equal, from now to about 6 months to come, I walk up a chance, and I call them house or don't become one. For me, I think so we are hosting or what fleets are Fenajan, come out the Suleiman Eba. Kudus and one more Alvatao Isaku. Now, as with all these young players, Jonathan Ayu and Sosune or Timacho, no just having the selfish play and a total like a Deska attitude for the Black Stars, or making sure say or with the Ayu that we know from Crystal Palace, Andrea Ayu coming, Pate over there, Baba Idris, one of the finest midfielders in the whole of La Liga. Now we're with these players complementing each other. The back line of Amate, Jeku, Dennis Odoi, Gideon Mensah. For me, this is solid back line. Jojo Wolocott and HSNA is coming to the party for the Black Stars. And for me, Ghana in these qualifiers and the group stages, for me, it's about 6 months to come. A lot of things can happen. Portugal play with my picket form, or make Mepra. Ghana play with my picket form, or make Mepra. South Korea same, Uruguay same. But all things being equal, ceteris paribus, with all that I've seen from these Black Stars in the 2 games against Nigeria and the players yet to come into the team, this group, Ghana, will be qualifying from the group stage of the 2022 qualifiers in Qatar. Here still remains the Madiba official channel. Yes, yet another exciting edition of the show in Ebanawiye. Yes, so subscribe here, me and Domano. Yes, sir, channel. Me and my sir, me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's what me and today when me the day be a video be out of Gukro. Osa ebetimiaka before say empono ebetimi out from enti say can dey be a catch am say adios, gracias, muchas, stay blessed and adios.